we are. Fresh brewed. Whew. But welcome back. It has been a very interesting day so far. Welcome back. I want to talk to you guys something about something important to the growth of your business, the growth of your journey as a designer, and something I don't really see a lot of people talk about, but something I learned early on, which is a huge kind of a framing issue or framing decision that can help pivot your understanding of your own business, especially if you're designing. It's for creatives out there, mostly designers though. First off, you're not that guy. I hear this term thrown around so much that I don't think people understand it really. And I learned the distinction from another creative named Chris Doe, and I thought about it more and more and more. And it's the term freelancer. People who are in the creative field like to call themselves freelancers. They believe the freelancer, dream. They call it a freelancer's market. When in actuality, unless you are, hired by an agency, you are working through a company, you are, being hired by another company to do a job, then you are a freelancer. Freelancers come from a term in the Middle Ages, I believe, that comes from, hiring a bunch of lancers, guys with lances, to come and, defend your home. You're associated and working under the king. That is an unbalanced relationship. They're looking for this, the person on top, and they're telling their underlings what to do. That one little bit of framing is what helps change my business from being thought of as being disposable like cannon fodder, basically, to being indisposable. When you are in the creative field and you are booking the clients, you are counseling the clients are coming to you, you are doing the design work, you are doing the problem solving, you're doing the creative solutions, you are a business. You are no longer a freelancer. You're not working for another agency. There's no middleman between you and the actual person, or you and the actual client, which puts you on actual equal footing with the client, because they're coming to you to solve a problem, a very distinct problem, and one that takes skill. As in the previous, the previous example, a king would bring in a bunch of people to put in the front lines that aren't actually their own men to be killed first. They're being hired mercenaries. When you look at yourself as indisposable, and that what you bring to the table is equal or even more value than what the clients bring on the table, that is when the tables turn. You realize that you're a business. You can actually use that knowledge to your benefit and to the client's benefit. When you think of yourself indisposable, you don't value your own decisions as much. And once you make that pivot, something very important happens. You start to take yourself and people take you more seriously, because freelancers sound like something you do on the weekend, and it's not really a full-time job. When you're a business, you're running a creative business, it has a lot more weight behind it than calling yourself a freelancer. So pivoting from freelancer to a business is an important mental, it's an important mental obstacle that everyone needs to jump if you want to be taken seriously and take yourself seriously. Before people jump in the comments like, oh, freelancer, I'm a freelancer. If you've ever worked with a plumber, so usually one guy comes by, is he a freelance plumber? If he owns his business? Now, if he works for a company, if he works for Roto-Rooter, he might be a freelance plumber. But if his name's on the truck, and if you run a creative business, your name's in the business, you are not a freelancer. I've never had anybody come by, to do any freelance yard work. I've had landscapers come by who own their business, and those are business people. When you are not being told by another company to do what you do, and you're making the connections with the people, the clients, and solving the problems, you have to take that into account before you start slapping labels on yourself and putting yourself in a lower tier, in my mind, a lower tier of business. When you're when you're working your business, you're the head of your business, you're taking yourself a lot more seriously to being a freelancer, where you are ultimately looked at like, this guy's going to be here for a week or two, and then he's gone. So, in short, you're not that guy. You're not that guy. And I hope this helps you think about what you do and take what you do a lot more seriously. If you're working through Upwork, if you're working through Fiverr, if you're working through another design agency, then you're a freelancer, and you'll be looked on as such, disposable. When you're in business, you own your own business. When you're running your own business, when you're actually face to face with all these problems and meet them head on, you are a business and you provide solutions. So keep that in mind. Yeah. Well, that'll be it for today's video. Just want to let you guys know about that. Just to change the way you think about yourself and the way that you do as a creative. And it is Monday, but I want to give you guys a little heads up about what's going on. The Kickstarter is for my book. This would be an announcement video for the Kickstarter. I launched it on Friday. If anybody's will follow me on Twitter, I post a daily comic. We are 80% funded as of this morning. So this isn't really an announcement video, as to let you know that it's still going on. It's got 57 more days on it. I believe we'll be funded 100% sometime soon. But I want to thank you guys for so much for the support on that. We have our monthly tablet giveaway on Friday on Twitch, and our monthly workshop through Patreon is the last Saturday of this month. So I'll be posting about that in the Patreon if you're already a member. We do like a 2-3 hour session. We talk to a lot of creatives and in the community. We try to solve their problems. We try to help them through talk through their pain points. We try to improve their brands, which is also the topic of Patreon's video this month, is unifying your brand. But with that, guys, go ahead and pick up a cup or a bag of my King's Coast coffee, the Conquer Blend. Oh, hey, there we go. I'm still working on updating the brand for everything else. So you see behind me, I got a little spotlighting on the bookcase. The intro will, is a little bit different. It's the same intro, but I'm working on things. Things are changing up a little bit. So a lot's going on this month. A lot. But with that, I'll leave you. I will see you guys next Monday. And we're going to keep talking about these other pain points I'm seeing in the design community, especially on Twitter, that I can't solve single-handedly, but I can notify you about them. Maybe you could change them for yourself. Okay. You guys be safe and keep fighting a good fight. Oh yeah, thanks for making the our sticker drop so successful. The villain shit sticker drop it's like our #1 seller this month, so thank you guys so much for that. All right, get out of here. Till then, peace out and keep fighting a good fight.